Ben Simmons says he doesn't want to be in Philadelphia anymore.
That's what he says, yeah.
Can't blame him. Can you? Can you blame him?
Wait. You saying can't blame him like the organization did him dirty or something?
No.
The organization did everything right by Ben Simmons. They paid him. They made him the #1 draft pick.
It's not the organization. It's the fan base that has just basically said, get him out of here.
Yeah,
You agreed after he gave up the bunny in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
that was an indication he was no longer a viable athlete for Philadelphia sports.
Yes,
you agreed to that.
But
so
to say that he's had enough, it would make it seem like all these transgressions happened to Ben, and now he's just like, I've had enough. No, you basically ushered yourself out the door by that one play. That one play turned an entire fan base. It wasn't even just the one play. It was the fact that I think he had 8 total points in the entire series.
Oh, he had a dreadful series, but it was all boiled down to one. It was the microcosm of his problems.
Yeah, I mean, that was the cherry on top was that play.
Not can't shoot, won't shoot.
Won't shoot.
You went from can't shoot to won't shoot, which is where it went from, well, we're still with you because we'll watch you grow, to get out. Yeah. So he's like, I'm not coming back. Like Woj saying, he's not reporting for training camp next week, and he intends to never play another game for the franchise. Hasn't spoken to the team since a late August meeting when he told the Sixers, this is what's up. And the Sixers haven't gotten the proper offer for him in their minds because it's obvious it's over. And now he's basically admitting that it's over. And I can't, that's what I'm saying. I can't blame him. Except for the fact if he does want out, he should show up and make it seem like he wants to be there.
Yeah, I mean,
because if you want out, you are basically tying management's hands to get you out.
And you're devaluing yourself by coming out and making this stand.
Correct.
But you keep saying you don't blame him. It still kind of gives the impression to me like he was wronged. And he finally had enough. He was never wronged. He brought this upon himself. So I don't know. Is it like his management, his agency team that want to get him to L.A., which I don't think the Lakers can fit anyone else on their team at this point.
It's a fascinating conversation. I'm serious. Because if you, let's just say, we don't have a contract together. You don't have a contract to be here. I love you. I never want you to not be here. But let's just say we had a contract.
Yeah.
And I didn't want you to be here anymore. Okay? And every time you came to walk here, this campus that's kind of been barren here at AT&T since the pandemic began was filled with people who just said, you suck as you're coming to work. And as you're attempting to speak into this microphone, they start saying, talk more about Ashton. You know? What's in your big-ass grab bag, TJ?
You always gotta bring him
You know what I
up.
mean? Like, no, like it's... And you are plying your craft as you see fit, and people are all over you. I'm trying to come up with some analogy.
So
here.
then I would be like, what did I say or do to turn all of you on?
Or you'd be
me?
like, there's 29 other shows. I'll apply my craft for any of the 29 more. I'm out of here. And as a matter of fact, to make sure you know I'm out of here, I'm not showing up for work tomorrow. And if I wanted you out as well, and I wanted you to be happy, and I wanted me to be happy because I want equal value for you, I would say you got to show up. Make it look like you want to be here.
That makes sense.
For as long as possible. But I wouldn't blame you for wanting to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? That was over. I mean, that was over. I can't remember a moment where somebody obliterated their viability as an athlete in the town, right? That they were playing in and drafted by. I don't recall
Carlos Beltran not swinging that
maybe
that third strike.
That's a good one.
But even he kind of got forgotten because they hired him as a manager. So that it took he had to drop for a
for
day.
As long as the Super League lasted. Belichick was the HC of the NYJ.
Yeah, it hurt his trade value. And to think, Brockman, that I sat here months ago and you said, would you trade him for Harden? And I said, nah. Like, wow, really?
Yeah. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.